How are you all today? My name is Nicole Yvonne, and this is Healing on the Mat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. If you are new or if you've been here for a while, I really, truly appreciate you being here. If you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe, and follow. But this week, we are talking about sun salutations. And so this lesson is like a mini brief discussion that we will have before you get into your sun salutation so you can understand a few things. So one of the first things that we want to recognize about sun salutations is what they are, right? What are they? They're a set of sequenced yoga practices and movements that they move and connect with flow. So if you are into flow yoga, I am not a big flow yogi unless I'm just in a meditative state by myself, but flow yoga really does help you to move energy connectively. So you'll hear me say in the practice that it's yoga's form of Tai Chi. And so it gets energy moving in your body, but it does not have to be, but it is meant to be done with the sun rising. So the next thing that we want to understand is that not only is it mind, body, soul connection, not only is it a sequence of workout and routine that helps your body to flow and connect in one big unison. It helps to move energy, but it also is meant for you to rise with the sun. And so it helps you to set that circadian rhythm. And remember, anything that you do is helping to set rhythm to your body, whether it's spin class, whether it's lifting weights. But in yoga, it's a different kind of connection because it should be way more mindful. And I do see people in the gym who work out and they're mindful about how they lift weights, but I see a lot of people that are just moving to move. And when you're able to move with the connection and the memory of all the things that it takes to make that practice take place, it helps your body so much more than you just going through the motions. And when we look at the sun rising, right, it's a new day. It's an opportunity for new beginnings. It's an opportunity to be thankful for where you are right here in this present moment. And with that said, it is an opportunity for you to remain present and alert and in tune. It is a time for prayer and meditation. So just like you would pray in the morning, you can pray through your sun salutations when you're done. But remember that breath is always key. And so when we go into breath work, then point number 3 is that neuroplasticity, the connection to everything. And how do we retrain our body? Because when you go through a practice like this, there are different ones. So even in our meditation practice, we are learning how to meditate and how to spend time with ourselves and how to hear and drown out the outside noise. When we do in classes, we are learning how to teach our muscles to just relax, to just rest in a pose and let the stress and the tension in the body go, and learn how the breath helps to ease any pain or tension that you're going through. Well, in sun salutations, it is a moment when we talk about neuroplasticity for your body and your muscles to train themselves to move in connection, not just with one another, but with the sun rising. So it's setting rhythm and it's setting routine and it's setting structure to how your body works and functions on a regular basis, which is just like we have our morning routines. We get up, we brush our teeth, we do this, we do that. Our body knows that it's time to wake up. This is a practice that not only reminds your body to wake up, but it sets routine so that your muscles are not as sore, so that your breath work is a little more clear, so that you're in tune with your vagus nerve, so that information is being transported back and forth throughout the day at a higher level, and that you wake up with the sun in order to balance everything. And all of those little things, when done cohesively on a regular routine basis, retrains your mind. And one of the things that you all know that I am big on is spirituality, but also the mind, body, soul connection, because it really helps to balance our mental health. And what we need to understand most importantly about our mental health is that body keeps the score. Like, I am going to forever say that to you, and most of the people that I suggest you listen to will tell you that even if we don't feel like we're holding on to trauma, if you've got pain in your body, if you got stress in your body, yes, there is normal sickness. But for a lot of us, we are avoiding tackling mental issues that we need to deal with, and it's pouring out into the body. And so this practice helps to regulate regulate the mind in addition to the mind regulating the body when it's done right and correct. And so that routine, that repetition will help your mind to balance out and know that when it's safe. Know when it's safe, know when everything is okay, and know instinctively how to handle a situation, and know that when we operate from the heart, even if we handle it, it can be handled with love, it can be handled with grace, and that, you can approach a situation with clarity and mental focus and strength and stamina. And so remember, the last part is that this is part number 4 is that this practice is strength building. Any form of yoga is strength building, whether it's mental strength or physical strength. Mental strength adds to your physical strength. Please know that. Please understand that. I mean, that's the tale of most athletes. Your mental focus, your ability to hone out and drown out the outside noise, to eliminate the competition, to only focus on yourself, to set yourself to a higher standard, helps to build your physical strength. And that's why throughout this practice, you will hear me say all the time, it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take necessarily what you see in the gym in order to build strength within your body. There are some lighter, much more resourceful ways to use your body in order to gain a ton of strength. So this gives you that mental clarity that will also, as well pour out into your physical strength. But lastly, it is you just honoring yourself. Like we said, you wake up in the morning, you set routine, you see the sun rising, honor it all. Like, yes, we honor the new beginnings, but honor the sun itself. Point number 5, honor the sun itself. For me, y'all know that is God and Jesus. They are connected. But for you, it may be Allah. For you, it may be Buddha. For you, it may be Yeshua. For you, it may be just simply the universe. But the sun has power, and so does everything else out there in nature. And so it reminds you, what I always tell you is that there is energy coursing through this world, and there is good energy and there is bad energy. And we want to hone in on all the good energy that we have to offer the world so that the world pours good energy back into us. We want to understand energy so that we can be instinctive about when a situation is wrong or a person is wrong, or we don't need to be associated with that situation so that we can move on. This flow routine and these sun salutations are meant to start your day so that you can be full of gratitude, but full of awareness and appreciation for all the energy that flows throughout this life. And that energy, I'll finish with this, that energy will also help you to see people's brokenness. And so remember, there is a level of confidence where it's not arrogant, but it's very aware. And when you are very aware, you'll know that there may be some of those instinctive situations where you're like, that's danger, I need to go. But there's also those situations where you can say, they're hurting, and how do I change my mannerisms to help their hurt? And when we can do that, the world just becomes a much better place. So as you as you go through this week and we go through these sun salutations, please keep these things in mind, because these videos won't be as long as previously, but they will be able to set a routine that you should get used to. And maybe you'll find one that you like. And I know the sequencing is hard. I'm not a person that truly sequences a lot, but I felt like this was needed and necessary in order for us to move on in our practice. And I know that some of you are beginners, and I felt like this was good information for you to know. So wake up with the sun tomorrow. Try this one if I have not already put out video 2, and start to set that circadian rhythm and start to set your mind to vibrate to what is high and positive and good. And I love you all. Take in all that good information. Keep living your best life. Keep being your fullest self. Keep being your most authentic self. And until next time, y'all, keep inhaling life, exhaling what does not serve you anymore. And until next time, I will see you on the flip side. Love you.